Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. So, I have progressed a lot since the last time we've spoken. The last time I played this game for YouTube was Saturday, and I started streaming the game Saturday. I streamed it Saturday night and Sunday night, and now it's Monday. So you'll see when I go to new run here, a lot has changed, which is honestly, if you wanna see me progressing through the levels, you can go check out the VODs on YouTube or on Twitch. They'll be there for like another 2 weeks if you really want to see it. I'm not gonna be putting them on YouTube or anything like that. I don't think they're particularly good. But I've unlocked all the clans and we're on Covenant rank 6. I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm just gonna kind of pick two clans that I feel like playing. If you haven't seen the new clans, by the way, I will show them to you now. We got Umbra, which is based around morsels. I'll give an explanation if I play Umbra soon. And then we got the Melting Remnant, which is based around a mechanic called burning. Is it burning? Burnout? I think it's called burnout. Essentially, the Melting Remnant characters, most of them have this mechanic called burnout, where like the units are stronger and they're cheaper. However, after X amount of turns, where X is equal to the number of burnout they have, they die. And then Umbra has a mechanic called Gorge, where units they have these little like 1-0 really or 0-1 like tiny units, one space, that get eaten at the end of your turn and give a buff to whoever eats them. I think we want to play. I won with Umbra Stygian. I want to play something that I haven't won with yet, which is probably Stygian main and something else. Probably like I don't want to do like Stygian Awoken. Actually, I should play one of the new classes. Yeah, I should play something new. Let's play Umbra. What do I think Umbra's gonna go well with? Let's do Umbra in the main, and let's do. I want to do random, but if I do random in his Stygian, I'm mad. I'm thinking about it. Umbra. Do Umbra melting. Let's do Umbra melting. How bad could it be? The answer is going to be pretty bad because I don't really understand either of these. Yeah, let's do Umbra Awoken. It's fine. We're going to be on Covenant rank 6 for this run. Let's begin. Thank you for bearing with me through that intro, and thank you for bearing with me through this game. I'll run you through Covenant 6 real quick here. We got Seraph the Temperament, lowers appliance sap, okay. And Umbra Assault, deal 3 damage, slay, add 2 uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. This card is good. 2 Wildwood Sap, also very good. And Cave-In, I think, is okay. But yeah. So, Covenant rank 6, I think the last time we played, we might have been on 1 or 2. Right? So, Covenant rank 6, we got add deadweight to your starting deck at 2. At 3, major battles have additional enemies. At 4, minor bosses have increased attack. At 5, minor battles now have additional enemies. And at 6, add a copy of the primary clan starting card to your deck. Our starting card as Umbra is Shade Splitter, which adds a common or uncommon morsel unit to your hand. You'll get a hang of it pretty quickly, I imagine. Let's take Glutton here. Glutton gives him Gorge +3 and +1. Gorge triggers when he eats a morsel. Morsels get eaten at the end of round. Penumbra's interesting. Or Penumbra with Trample is interesting, but nah. I feel like since we have Umbra Assault as well, I can take that. And let's see what we get in the Horde here. 40 health or 25% chance to deal 5 damage when an enemy unit enters your train. This is kind of cool because it'll just kill some enemies in the early game, especially. Got my coffee here. Let me take a sip while I think about it. I think I like the infused mallet. However, precious plating is just free, right? This is just 40 free damage or 40 free health. I struggle to see a world where it's wrong to just take 40 health over this, right? Is this really going to be worth it? I think I'm going to take the 40 health. I think that my opinion of this game, what I've heard is that this game gets really hard at Covenant rank 8 and at Covenant rank 16. Armor 10. This is fine. Actually, maybe it's not fine. I don't have a way to kill these enemies anyway. Oh, I do with Umbra Assault. Let's not do this. This will be bad. Armor 10. I really need to be killing enemies with Umbra Assault, and it's going to be hard to do that if I play them. So here you'll get an idea for the morsels. Morsels they're 0 cost, they take up 1 space, and the eater gains 3 attack, 3 health. There's a lot of them, and there's a lot of morsels. I'll point them all out as we go. But how this will work is I'll put these morsels behind Penumbra here, and at the end of round, they have a little tooth symbol. They're gonna get eaten. He eats them. He'll gain +6/+1 for his gorge effect, and he'll also gain the effect of eating the morsels. It's definitely a little confusing at first, but you get the hang of it pretty quick. Here's +2 attack, lifesteal 1. Anyone can eat, by the way. It's not just units who have gorge. Units who have gorge get an extra effect from eating, but anyone can eat. Ah, shit, I can't kill this thing. Right, there's no way for me to get this collector. The downside, the big downside here of being Umbra Awoken is that I have no damage spells built in. Which is like an actual big deal, I would say. In the early game here, having damage spells is good. Cave in on the bottom floor, what happens? The big thing that Umbra needs, I feel like, is space. You really do not have enough space as this class. Like you have no space. I should have put this restore on the bottom floor. That's my mistake. Floated 1 energy for no reason there. Yeah, like there is no space for me to do anything on this right now. Get him and eat. Morsel jewelry. Ah yeah, +1 health, +1 damage shield is good. I think that Gorge on Penumbra is okay. I don't think it's great. I think it leads me to want to put Penumbra on like the 2nd or 3rd floor, maybe. And then just stack them up as we go. Right, so that when the I want to put stuff on this floor that'll survive and just chill, and then on the 2nd or 3rd floor we have Penumbra slowly getting huge. There's ways to generate a lot more morsels as well. I didn't need to drop them down there, but I felt good about it. Yeah, you'll see as well the morsels get eaten at the end of the first round of Resolve combat, or what was that combat called? Relentless, maybe? We get 50 gold, we get Space Prism +1 space. Primal Dust, Consume, apply X damage shield is pretty good. And then Perils of Production. There's a few cards like this where it applies a buff, like a strong effect, like Rage 2 and gain 2 energy, but then it hits you with Ember Drain. I actually do like Perils of Production a little bit. However, I don't think so on this one. I think I'd rather take the Space Prism. We're heading to the one place unsullied by capitalism. Nice. Yeah, I've been referencing that clip a lot lately, but also it's just on my mind endlessly. I can't stop thinking about it. We're gonna take Glimmer. Having a way to do 2 damage to the entire floor seems like it's gonna be helpful. And so, as I was saying, I think that the big difficulty surge in this game comes from just getting a bunch of garbage in your deck early on from the Covenant ranks. What do we want to upgrade here? We probably want to take... I want a unit, but I also want to upgrade my spells. I think we go left. We take a unit here. I think it's most important to get this early unit. Yeah, Awoken Hollow or Husk Hermit. I want something that's going to sit on the front floor and be beefy. And I think that's going to be Awoken Hollow here for now. Like, Awoken Hollow isn't necessarily great, but it's what I feel like I need to take here. Give him 35 or 25 health there. And then Purge. And we're going to Purge on... Not Trade... yeah, Trade Steward. Well, I'm going to Purge a Shade Splitter. The Shade Splitter we got 1 more of. Normally you have 3 of your starting card, but we now have 4. I think as most classes this is a detriment. I think as the Awoken it's actually a benefit if you're building around healing to get an extra restore. But for the most part, it's not great. I think I will remove Shade Splitter here. Yeah, because what I'll do is I'll just throw the Train Stewards into the Meat Grinder on the first floor. Let's go. I think that removing spells is better than removing your units because the units remove themselves. +4 attack, huh? Last Night of the Disciples, 8/190. The +4 attack on Disciple Protectors is a little concerning since they have 0 attack. I'm gonna fight it with the buff because I want the unit draft for sure on this one. I can see a good argument to not take this though. And also my biggest fear, the worst thing for me to face, I feel like, is spikes, because any morsels that do attacks will just get themselves killed with spikes. As you will see here. Well, not here, but we'll see it soon, where this unit that's creating these spikes is going to cause me a lot of trouble. However, my decision to take this Glimmer here has been so justified. Oh my god. Look at this value. God damn, that's good. And then we're gonna Umbra Assault on probably on, let me think about this one. I think it's gonna be best to Umbra Assault here. And then we just want to get Penumbra Eating. Morsel Miner is one of the high, like, rare morsels. 0-1, Eater gains +5/+5. Huge. And then Morsel Excavator we've seen already. And we'll heal him. Not bad, not bad. I guess the big problem with keeping Train Steward is that it's usually hard to actually play Train Steward. I've noticed. A lot of times I cannot play him. We want to give our Awoken Hollow some morsels here, I think. Rebel Morsel +1 energy. I think this is one of the worst ones. We're gonna put the Rebel onto Penumbra here so that he gets some Gorge triggers, and then we're gonna give Awoken Hollow the actual useful ones. And we'll see what we draw for the final round here, right? And if the boss has spikes, which it does, this is kind of scary. Not the end of the world. Put a Space Prison on the second floor. I have the energy to play everything, it's just a question of where. I mean, I think I give this guy as much regen as I can. And then I put a Train Steward in front of him. Mr. President, get down. Look out, he's got a, like, ridiculously large sword. Holy shit, this sword is so big. What? Wait. Why would you carry a sword like this? How do you swing this thing? What is wrong with you? Look at him. Oh yeah, I learned that you can right-click to speed up combat, by the way. This sword is ridiculous. That's all. We got it. We're good. Pretty straightforward. I think that getting one more unit to go with our packed morsels. Hell yeah! Consume, add 3 uncommon or rare morsels to your hand. This is great. I really like this card. And then I don't hate another Wildwood Sap. I also kind of like a second Glimmer. Just for a little more ways to clear out units on the floor that have 1 health. I think I will take this. And then our draft. Crucible Collector, Gorge, gain life, steal 1. This guy's not terrible. Another Awoken Hollow, I don't think so. The bottom floor has what? We have 5 space. So if I Space Prison the bottom floor, I can put down Crucible Collector, Awoken Hollow, and a Morsel. We also have Alloyed Construct here. 2 energy, 25 multi-strike 1. But he's inert, and you have to feed him, essentially is how it works. I just unlocked this guy, I haven't played with him yet. But you feed him morsels, and then he gains fuel to attack for a round. So I don't really generate enough morsels to feel like this is that good. I think I'm going to take Crucible Collector here. 20/20 with lifesteal 1. We will see how it works. Umbra Banner, Merchant of Steel, duplicate a card, Pyre, health. I don't think there's anything I want to duplicate, and we are at full health. Like, I can duplicate something here, however, I think it's better to go to the left here. Let's check our event first. Concealed Caverns, what do you got for me today? I've seen a few more of the events. Oh, I have not seen this one. You see the tent before you see the tent before you see the winged hiding near it. You prepare for a fight. Mercy, please, I mean no harm. I was left here by my so-called people. Bah, traitors, all of them. And they didn't even leave me with anything to defend myself. The gall. Turns out this fight isn't as clear as we once thought, eh? Perhaps you Hellborn can prove more generous than our friends above. I promise to give it back to you later in perfect condition. Purge a unit, get an upgraded version later. Purge a spell, get an upgraded version later. Okay. What if I give him like Awoken Hollow and he gives it back later? Let's see what that is. So let's see what the upgraded version is later. Or I'll give him Crucible Collector, and we'll see what we get as an upgrade. Thank you, Hellborn. I won't forget this kindness truly, and unlike my feathered compatriots, I will keep my word. They got a little bit of lore going on in this game that I haven't paid too much attention to, I'll be honest. But like, it seems like they put a little more tying into the story. Morsel Maker's really good. Resolve, summon an Umbra morsel and Magma morsel in this room, so every round that this guy is here, he summons a morsel. You can combo this with Morsel Master, who creates, who doubles the number of morsels summoned in a room, and you just summon 4 morsels per round. I like him a lot. And then Merchant of Steel. What do we got today? Quickness, damage shield 2, plus 10 attack. I think I want to remove more than anything else here, honestly. I remove very aggressively in the early game. I'm not sure if maybe I'm too aggressive. But it feels right to me. I'm gonna give Morsel Maker 10 damage. This is bad against spikes, but what are the odds that we go up against spikes, am I right? And damage shield 2 on the Awoken Hollow seems good, especially since he has, like, he scales up pretty heavily. Alright, let's hit it. We're against Daedalus. I feel like I'm not necessarily understanding the power curve right now. When enemy units deal 1 damage on death is fine. I feel like I'm having trouble understanding the power curve, like what's a good amount of health at a specific time, right? That's what I'm still trying to grasp. Yeah, I have room for 1 more in this room. You know Daedalus, if you will. There's an achievement for killing each of the bosses before they land. However, I still have not done that. I feel like the best way to go about it is with spells, and I have not been getting the spells for it. As it seems to me anyway. Where do I put the Space Prism? It doesn't matter too much right now, it's mostly just for Train Stewards to fit in. The bomb goes off after combat, so we're going to kill this so that he does not get bombed. And the morsels do get their attack round in for sure, so that's good. Like the extra space, the 1 extra space up here doesn't do anything for me because there's going to be 2 morsels anyway. So we put the space down here, give you some healing. I think we're set up relatively well here. Penumbra's going to scale up pretty quickly. He's going to get a lot of attack. It's weird because I feel like I need a tank for him. Right? He's only got 18 health right now. Yeah, he's dead. Unless I Glimmer, which I of course can. Thankfully I drew Glimmer. It's weird for that reason, I feel like. 3 morsels? Ooh, Morsel Miner. Like Morsel Maker, he does summon 2 pretty bad morsels. +3 attack, +3 health. He gives +3/+3 per round, right? Plus the double gorge trigger. It's not that bad, it's just weird. And I never want to have a morsel left over, I just throw them away. Yeah, it's like I need a tank for him, but this is the weird thing. This is the thing that I never really... This is what I have trouble wrapping my head around. So the way that Gorge works, or the way that the Eat works, is the Eat always triggers... Like, these morsels always get eaten by the front unit that isn't a morsel. So, like, it's not possible for me to, like, create a tank for Penumbra and also have him eat. So I end up just going, like, what the hell am I supposed to do here, you know? What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, wait, do I want to cave in my own units? Maybe not. Huh. I guess what I could do is I could have him beef up and then I could cave in him down below the Awoken Hollow. Weird. This Forged Disciple gets to the gets to the 3rd floor and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. It's better just to kill these guys, get my Awoken Hollow healing. Just keep him scaling. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about these guys getting up to the next floor. Penumbra needs like multi-strike or something. I don't know, this feels very weak to me. Is there a way I don't take an... Can I stop 2 damage here? Maybe. If I put down a Train Steward and a Glimmer on you, which is probably worth it. Morsel Jeweler, Morsel Excavator. Right, if I Train Steward, it'll do 5, and then the Glimmer does 2. Although the Glimmer might be better served just being placed on this floor. And I could put Train Steward Morsel down. Yeah, let's do this. Train Steward Morsel does 7 damage, saves me 2 damage up there, and then we Glimmer and give you a Morsel Jeweler. That seems good. Minimizing my damage taken here is good. I did take the extra 40 health, but I still feel like it's best to just do whatever I can to keep my pyre health up. Right, I think that a lot of people. Holy shit! This guy actually he loses this to my. Wow. He doesn't even make it to Penumbra. He loses this. How crazy is that? I feel like the thing that I do that's going to help me survive more right now is I'm very careful with my pyre health. I think that a lot of people tend to treat it as a resource that they can just spend however they want. But I think it's best to minimize pyre health damage whenever possible. Like I think that even outside of, like when there's events, I think it's probably better to not take pyre health damage, because the way that it really works is that your pyre health is your fallback. Enhancing you with plus 10 health, apply 4 spikes. Or friendly units to full health. This could be good with our boy on the bottom floor, right? It's 0 energy. Cycle of Life also isn't terrible, but and Spreading Spores isn't bad. I'm gonna take Unleash the Wildwood. I've never taken this. It seems like it'll be good. Wilting Sapwood, Revenge, gain 1 energy. Animus of Will, multi-strike 2. Animus of Speed, quick. Let's try. I think what I want to try here is I think I want to put the Animus of Will on the 3rd floor. Or I could put it on the 1st floor behind our beefcake. Or I could put the Animus of Speed. I'm thinking I want to put one of these Animus. I don't like Wilting Sapwood very much. One of these two, I think. I think I'll take. You're doing 3 times 3, so you need to be at what? 9 damage. You need to gain plus 6 to do more damage than the Animus of Speed. What I'm thinking is I think I can take the Animus of. I think I'll take the Animus of Speed. It's weird, but yeah, I think I will. I still like the thing that I'm still waiting with Umbra is I'm still waiting to understand when Penumbra is good. Like, I've never really felt good about this champion. Like, I think that their champion sucks. I haven't had a run where I've gone, oh yeah, Penumbra, he's popping off on this run. Every run I'm like, oh yeah, Penumbra's worthless. Thorn Tallow, 40 max health, rejuvenate 2 spikes. Or another Animus of Speed. I don't mind the Thorn Tallow, and I put him on the 3rd floor. Like, I think I want to give him the trample and just get his base stats a little higher. Gorge plus 6 plus 2 though. I think we'll commit to Glutton, right? He is gorging 2 per round. Once we get started. And we got Permafrost, Magic Power, and Consume. I will put Magic Power and Consume. Nah. I'll put the -1 cost into. I like putting this onto Antumbra Assault so that I can always play it. Making cards free is good. And then I think we'll remove another Shade Splitter. This card's not great, just one like, especially since it's common or uncommon, not even a chance to be one of the good ones. Like, the common or uncommon, they're okay. Non-boss enemies gain plus 6 attack, and this is Thoughtbinder, Slay, add self-mutilation. 6 attack against these clip defenders is terrifying. I think I don't want this. Mainly the clip defender. Right, this guy with the big shield who's a beefcake, giving him bonus attack is very scary, so I'm going to pass that. I think that my build takes time to set up, which is why I'm passing that mainly. My build has a bit of lead time right now, so I'm just gonna not find out if I die to that. Although maybe I should have. If I had known that I would draw Awoken Hollow, right? Had I known I would draw Awoken Hollow, sure. But if I didn't draw Awoken Hollow, I would just be like, oh shit, we're doomed. Right? It's over. We lost. I'm putting the Animus of Speed on 3rd floor? Yeah, I think so, because the Animus of Speed should be able to just like pick off whoever's coming up here. I'll get the double regen going on my boy here. Or maybe I should kill the Trusted Priest. I think I should. If he gets +1 damage, Trusted Priest gets killed off. I'm going to need to do something about this 35 health boy walking to, 35 health boy walking to the top floor right now. There's a few things I can do about it, so we'll see what's offered. Right, one option is of course just Thorn Hollow, and I think that is probably the best choice. I can't Antumbra Assault anything. Oh man, and Penumbra's dead. You see, this is my problem with Penumbra. He is 15-15. My man sucks. What the hell am I supposed to do about this? I don't even know. I have a lot of things going on here. I think I want to keep my Animus of Speed alive, so I'm definitely going to play Thorn Hollow here. Follow-up is, I can save my Penumbra, but then I miss the Morsel Maker, and he's just, I can save Penumbra, but then without the Morsel Maker, it's like, why? What if I Antumbra Assault my Train Steward to get 2 morsels here? You consider that play? What about that? If I do this, let's think about it, right? I kill this guy, I get 2 morsels. I use 1 morsel to eat a shot for Penumbra. I restore Penumbra. Or no. So I Antumbra Assault my Train Steward. I use the morsels to tank, because I'll get 2 morsels here. I use the morsels to tank these 2. And then I play Restore on the Thorned Hollow to not let this guy get up. Right, because he'll get... Wait, he only gets 2 spikes, so this guy gets up no matter what, actually. I'm taking the damage, unless I Antumbra Assault Restore here, which I don't think is the way to go. So, Antumbra Assault and then Morsel Master here to try and get Penumbra moving. However, Penumbra does have to survive these 2 next turn without any space. Terrible turn. Okay, what about... But if I put the I was thinking, what if I put the Morsel Maker in front, but then he's going to be eating the morsels, which is terrible. I think I just let Penumbra die. I think that's the play. I think the play is let Penumbra die. And I'll just put the Morsel Master down, or the Morsel Maker down somewhere else. This is what I'm going to do. You may disagree. However, it's kind of a hard turn to figure out. Like, that turn is tough. I think that turn is very hard. There's a lot of things going on there, and like nothing really works out that well. Give me my morsels first. What we got here? We got a Jeweler, a Magma, and an Antumbra. With these 35, I'm glad I didn't take the 6 extra damage, because oh my god. I'm getting got. Extremely got. This Glimmer, this guy doesn't get to attack. Get the spikes going here. It's actually bad that he doesn't get to attack now. This is kind of an anti-synergy I didn't consider. Animus of Speed, getting that quickness isn't like quick so that the spikes don't trigger. We're actually being inefficient with our damage now. Huh, how about that? Put a morsel here for health, and then I'll give our Awoken Hollow some damage shield. Yeah, I'm struggling to kill. My damage output is really weak right now because I can't get Penumbra scaling. I don't even know what to do with this Train Steward. I guess I just toss him. What an interesting one. I don't... there's a clear problem with our run. Now the question is, what do I do to fix it? The answer is, fuck dude, I don't know. I probably put Penumbra on the 3rd floor, and I set these guys up on the 2nd floor. Is what I'm thinking now. Looks like we're taking another 22 here, which I would prefer to not, but, you know, what can you do? They just threw a bunch of units with higher health at me. Unbeatable. I'm gonna full heal my man here so that he doesn't die. I think that he's gonna be an important part. Like, he's actually, it's better if I go against enemies in relentless combat, honestly. Yeah, Shade Splitter, there's no reason to Antumbra Assault here. Little 1 extra energy next turn, who knows? It's so weird run. I really, this is, once again, I'll say it, I think that Penumbra sucks. I think that he's the worst champion by a lot. I haven't had a run where I've gone, oh yeah, Penumbra. He's popping off. Every single run with Penumbra, I've gone, god, he's fucking dog shit. Wow, he's terrible. Let's see, so it's... What are you doing? You're doing 11 per hit. My man has 1 damage shield. So currently it's 11... What, you kill him in 6 hits? We're just gonna give him some regen. For sure. 225, 373. Basically the question here is, do I need to cave in? The answer is probably yes. Just so that I don't eat more damage here. We go ahead and we cave in. Yeah, I think so. I may as well do 3 damage to the boss here. These guys are just gonna walk on. I think we got it for sure. I'm not gonna take any more damage thanks to Cave-In. He does get to eat. I think the Morsel Maker doesn't summon anymore though, which is weird to me. I guess it's because after combat, but I don't know. Is this considered one combat round or not? This is the question that I am never sure about. Is this one combat round, the resolve round? I'm not sure. It's like, it is, but it isn't, right? Yeah, I forgot to right click, my bad. It's real weird, I don't know. So yeah, I need like something better. Trigger feeding on morsel units isn't terrible, but I don't really generate enough morsels. Sacrifice a unit to add 3 random uncommon or rare morsels to your hand. Like, I guess I could... Do I lean into the morsels, or do I just kind of lean into what I have working, which is the rejuvenate and regen? That's the question I have to answer right now. Which way do I want to lean? And I think I want to lean into just using my good green units and have Penumbra as like a fallback plan. Which means that I want to skip this. And then Awake. Yeah, Awake. We're leaning into the healing strategy here. I'm surprised instead of playing Umbra, we're playing green. Hey, it's this guy. Familiar tent comes closer into view. The wing looks eager to see you behind its curtain. Hellborn, I'm surprised to see you back so soon, but I'm a wing of my word. Here you go, good as new. I even took the liberty of making it a little better for you. Consider it a small way to begin apologizing for a long history of disagreements. Could, however, hold on to it for a bit longer, give it the old winged treatment. Upgraded Crucible Collector, what did he get? +5 and Endless? I don't need him right now, so sure, hold on to it. Have it, dude. I'll take it next level. I forgot about that guy, I'll be honest. I think that guy's gonna be really good. Like I think that having Gorge on your tanks is good, but having Gorge on your units that are supposed to do damage just seems really bad the more that I play with it. Merchant of Steel, Merchant of Magic. I want Merchant of Magic, but I do want the money in the event. And Merchant of Steel, I can give stuff to Animus of Speed. Yeah, I'll go this way. I feel like there's a good argument for either one. However, I feel like I want to just lower the cost of regen, and also I want that healing. This is the big thing. I wanted to lower the cost of Awake. However, there's a holdover here. So the thing holdover can give me is I could put holdover onto like Unleash the Wildwood, for example. And then it's just every round I can restore everyone to full health. Which is like really good, right? Doesn't that sound really good? That sounds really good to me. Free full heal every round. And regen applies regardless, right? Or not regen. Rejuvenate applies regardless, right? Triggers when healed even at full health. Yeah, this is insane, I think. Unleash the Wildwood. Hold over to restore friendly units to full health. So I can just heal everyone always. And then Magic Power Consume. I think I will put this on a restore. I like this card, but I don't need it that much. So I will just consume it. And let's go. That's pretty good. I imagine we get our card back after the next floor, but like in the next floor maybe? Units appear on all floors, and what is this? Sycophants. 2/1 +2 to all units. This is 150 coins. This is one of the situations where I will take this and risk my pyre health. In my opinion, Mark of Invasion right now, in the worst case, it's going to come out to be it's going to be 14 damage for 150 coins. And there are a lot of cases where it's 0 damage for 150 coins. I didn't look too closely at that boss, but it looks like it wasn't the stealth boss. Oh god, the stealth boss. Ugh. Oh, they might summon 8 units, not 7. No, it is 7. Okay. Alright, like I could land a Glimmer, and these guys are gonna give me some free morsels as well. Might be right to let them go on and then Glimmer these stealth boys. I'm not sure. Let's Antumbra Assault here. 2 Magma Morsels. Interesting. Now the big question, where do I Glimmer? I think I Glimmer bottom 4. I'm pretty sure the Sycophants will not be a problem. I think that these Silent Marksmen can be a problem, and I think that these guys will not be. So I'm gonna go with that, and we're gonna see how it goes. Right, because we got the Extinguished Boys killed, and I think we'll get these ones killed as well. Ah, killing them though, I don't get the Collector. Interesting. What a twist. They spawned a Collector on me in the one place I can't kill him. No, I couldn't kill him on the bottom floor either, to be fair. Interesting. I could do a cave-in? I don't know. I think we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna play Animus Thorned Hollow, and then we'll get our last boy, Awoken Hollow, on the bottom floor. He's weak against stealth, of course. They're just gonna walk right by him. But what can you do? What do we pack today? There's nothing I can do to kill this thing, right? There's no way. We are taking some damage here as well. It's almost worth considering having caved in here. I'm gonna take what, 2, 4, 6. He's gonna do 8 to me. It's okay. It took 8 damage for the 150 gold. It's fine. I accept this. Our Thornboy Lifesteal, and I guess we play Magma Morsels down here. I don't want to hold on to him, right? Yeah, it's okay. It kind of sucks that that guy gets away with the money, but you know. Oh, hey, playing those morsels gave that guy 20 armor, huh? The tank. These tanks might be the scariest enemy to me in this world. I'm so afraid of these overcharged tanks. You have no idea. 6-7. So now we just full heal our units every turn, and this is where it pops off, right? You can never hurt me again. Glimmer these units away. I almost called them a very mean name. I would not do that though. That would be very BM for me to call them these fucking bitches. Even if it's true, you may be thinking, oh, but what about it? What it is true though? And I'm like, yeah, sure, it's true, but it's still rude. Even if it's true that they're bitches. Oh, this overcharged tank is gonna beat the shit out of me. Ugh. I gotta tell you, I don't like maybe one of the scariest enemies in this game to me is Overcharged Tank. He is just terrifying. I hate him. We're gonna full heal my Awoken Hollow. How do I stop you from just how do I minimize my damage taken from you? Because he's also any unit with Harvest arms you, because these morsels, when they get eaten, they get counted as killed for the purposes of Harvest. Like he's gonna farm. I think I'll just Umbra assault one of these stealth boys. Give my if they have damage shield, do they still trigger spikes? I wonder. This is something we're gonna find out. I'll give you a morsel as well, and I want to make sure that regen is going on my units here. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat a bunch of damage from this tank, and there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it sucks. But what can I do? Yeah, ouch. These guys, they're big problems. It's hard for me to deal with enemies that are harvesting on morsel kill. Very hard. Very, very hard. Okay, let us take... I think I want to stack up on the spikes. I think I want to get this guy stacking spikes as much as I can. And then Space Prism can go on the top floor. I can actually fit an extra morsel up there then, of my choosing. Okay. We're okay. Like we have decent tiered defense. We're great against bosses, I feel like. We're just terrible against anything that farms me like this guy does. Oh, thank God I drew Glimmer. Oh wow, wait, this guy's still doing this self-made harpy. Oh, this is the dude who, if I don't right-click, it's like auditory torture listening to him attack. I'll make you listen to it for like a second, but oh my God, listening to this guy attack is terrible. 171, huh? What? Listen to this. Are you ready? All right. he just screams. Me every day I wake up. Ah! Although we have big thorns here, so he's fucked. He's so fucked. And then Penumbra. I think I'm starting to get it with Penumbra and Gorge. Penumbra on the top floor is like the final boss. 129. 63 at this point in the game is pretty good. What happens if you cave into a broken floor? Nothing. Okay. There was a small chance that if I did that cave in, it was just gonna kill all of my units and give me a can't be moved for him. Because I think that you can. Oh, and what it is you can root enemies into a room with the boss, and if that and then when he freezes the room, it kills them all. Alright, so we got Excavation Eruption, deal 20 damage to a random enemy unit 4 times, slay, gain 2 energy. I like the idea of this card, but I've never felt like it was takeable. I've never been in a position where I've seen this and gone, oh yeah, this pops off here. Crucible Extension, it's like Space Prism, but it doesn't consume. I feel like instead of this card, I could just take the benefit that makes Crucible Extension not consume, right? And then there's only 1 energy. Like, why would I ever take this? And then Void Binding. Apply Damage Shield 2, Rage 6, Ember Drain 3. I think this is the worst of these 0 cost Ember Drain cards. I think that this one is not... Like, the effects that it applies are not good. One of them gives Multi-Strike, one of them is this one, and one of them gives Energy and 2 Rage, I think it was. We saw the other one earlier. I think this one's the worst because Damage Shield 2, Rage 6 is easy to find, and skipping your next turn is really bad. Yeah, I don't like this one at all. Let's skip. And then for cards, we got... Wildwood Custodian isn't terrible. Apply Rooted 1 to an enemy unit and draw +1 next turn also doesn't seem bad. And Pyregrow, this one's huge on the variance side, right? It's like, oh man, I hit. We hit something insane. It's nuts. Or, oh, I hit Worthless. I think that this goes better if we're playing like a spell-based build. And Snare isn't bad. Wildwood Custodian isn't bad. I kind of think I might take Wildwood Custodian. I think I have the space for it. He just goes and he sits behind our Thorned Hollow and chills, right? I think so. +1 draw per turn. And alright, I will probably take my unit this time. What do you got for me today, buddy? What is it? Ramshackle Tent, now an oddly welcome surprise comes into view. Safely inside, the Winged is patiently waiting for you. Well, it wasn't easy, let me get that out of the way first. But this here is some of heaven's finest work, if I'm being honest, and I am. So make sure this gets used in the right place. Seraph can smell an assault from rings away, but I think you might just have a chance. What did he gain? He gained, oh, +10 attack, endless, and reduced cost to 0. So, that's sweet. However, I feel like it might be a little better if I had put this on a spell now that I see the gift, but like, cool dude, thank you. We're not that different, you know, just 2 tracks on the same rail. Let's hope we end up going to the same place. Best of luck, Hellborn. Seraph's gonna wish he'd never crossed the likes of us. I do kind of like the story in this game, where it kind of hits me with a little bit of... I get a little vibe from like World of Warcraft, where you look at it and you go, oh hell, these guys must be the bad guys. Similar to like, oh, the Horde, they must be the bad guys. But then you look into it and it's like, oh wait. It's actually a very complex situation that there's no real transparent good or bad going on here. +1 health per stack. When you play your 3rd card of the turn, draw 2. I do play... With morsels, this is always going to get triggered. Draw 2. +1 health per stack. I think I'll take Wing Steel. I like that. I've never had it also. And we're going to clear out probably our last Train Steward and a Restore. That's fine with me. But yeah, it's like you look at it and you go, oh, we're the bad guys, we're the demons from hell. But then it's like, oh, but there was apparently some sort of pact and we were betrayed. So I don't actually know what I'm supposed to... I don't know who is good and bad. What even determines that? I don't know, man. Me play card. No think about difficult decisions like who's good and who's evil in this situation. Me hit enemy. Yeah, feel? Shade Splitter out of here. And then I think you're noticing, right? I'm trying to thin out. I'm trying to stay... I've had runs where I get up to like 30 cards and then I'm not even getting to see all of my cards before the fight, like the final round happens in some of these fights, which has been troubling. Got Fell, Scourge cards to your deck. Okay. I can probably handle this. The big problem with Scourge is that they lower your draw, but we have this artifact. We have a lot of ways to draw now. I think the worst one is the Alabaster Guardians with Rage and Multi-Strike. That one's just terrifying. The number goes here. Animus of Speed goes here. We'll draw our 2. Oh, it's third card. It's third card. I thought it was 2. So I'm actually gonna just draw 2 and do nothing with them, huh? Interesting. It's fine. It'll help me cycle through, I think. No Wildwood Custodian. I think that it's fine because I'm gonna have more options to draw, or like more options to play, and I have a lot of zeros in here whenever I find them. Ah shit, she's dying. What the hell? It's too. I mean, I gotta keep her alive, but it's weird because like what? I'm gonna play the Awoken Hollow. I'm gonna eat this Weight of Contrition here, I think, because I want to get Morsel Master down. I gotta get Penumbra Scaling. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat this 3 damage. And we're gonna set ourselves up strangely. My long term here is to get Penumbra Scaling. It's a weird position. Yeah, we're absolutely getting ruined here, as it turns out, by these Weight of Contritions. Holy shit. This is my draw. Oh yeah, I have the Endless Collector, or the Crucible Collector now as well. Okay, I'm starting to see where this one goes. Act morsels, good. So when he gorges, he gains lifesteal 1, so this guy is very hard to kill, our Crucible Collector. They are getting to the top, and I don't think there's anything I do about it. I think they just get to go. It's not that bad, right? It's only 7 damage. The problem is that he hits me with another goddamn Weight of Contrition. They're just, it's overwhelming. I'm gonna have 3 of them next turn, and there's nothing I can do about it. Maybe this version of Fel is the worst version. I think each one is bad for different reasons based on your build. Let's put the morsels down here, get this guy some lifesteal. I gotta play this Weight of Contrition. Can this trigger twice? No, only a single trigger. Yeah, I have all this draw. I'm gonna need to take energy from this boss, I think, now. And then, as long as I don't die to Fel here, it's good. And as soon as the Alabaster Guardians go down, it's also fine. This is the sort of thing that I take Precious Plating though for. Deal with this sort of a situation we find ourselves in, where I'm like, oh wow, this isn't good now, is it? It's not, but it's not that bad. It's worse than it looks. It's better than it looks, because it looks really bad. I can preserve him, right? I can put I can hit him with a little Mr. President, get down. He's got a gun. Yeah, that seems good to me. Another way to utilize morsels to your benefit. Now, where do I want to put this Space Prison? Let's think about this one. It's probably middle floor, and then I could put in. Oh, it's middle floor, and then I could fit. Hang on, how big is the Spiked Hollow? Thorned Hollow, whatever. Never mind. I'll put it on the top floor, and I'll put the Wildwood Custodian up here later. And then I'm just gonna reduce damage here. It's okay, right? We're going to take less Weight of Contritions now, I hope. Oh fuck, I hope. The one, like this enemy is actually my greatest foe in the world. I didn't realize. The 1/5. He's ruining me. He's too strong. Okay, so he gets away and it's terrible. How does he get away? 45. So this is 48 damage. I'm looking if I can kill any of them with a well-placed Glimmer. It looks like I cannot. What I realize now, what have I learned from this fight? I've learned something very important. Playing Thorned Hollow on the bottom floor was a big time play to stop all these Weight of Contritions. That's what I've learned here today. What am I drawing? Antumbra Assault. I can kill one. Is it a free Antumbra Assault? I can. Okay. I can play this and then play a Weight of Contrition. I'll draw the Antumbra Assault. I drew another Weight of Contrition. What a disaster. There's just so many. It's just insane. Free damage in here. I mean, I gotta keep playing these. It's okay. We're a little energy away. This is what the bonus health is for. I'll just keep telling myself it's okay as I scream internally. As I draw an entire hand of curses. Please don't curse me here, Fel. I think it's about time though, isn't it? It's not, okay. Only one curse. Hey, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay. What am I doing here? I mean, these guys, they're just getting through. There's nothing I can do to stop them. I think we're playing the Thorned Hollow. We're playing the Thorned Hollow. And I'm just gonna full heal him. Ah, shit. Puke. The other thing is that I didn't get regen rolling very much early, did I? Alright. I'm taking a shitload of damage on this fight. This is terrible. This is just awful. All of this weight of contrition, all of these 595s. It's okay though. The spikes are gonna start rolling here. I think we're going to maybe start to stabilize. This is why I pool all this health and save it as much as I can. Please stop these curses. I cannot handle any more curses. I will lose my freaking marbles if you curse me again. Alright, let's glimmer on this floor. Save myself 6 damage. Also these 95 health points, like I am not... What I'm really seeing here, what am I really seeing here? I'm seeing that Penumbra, he needs multi-strike or something, right? Like, put it like this, right? Compare what I've done here. Now, to be fair, it's very free. Like, I 2 cards is all I'm spending to get Penumbra to scale up like this. However, like, he's not doing anything. He does 90 damage after all of this work I've put in for him. Like, it's not that good. It doesn't feel like. Wildwood Custodian, I just forgot to draw him, I guess. Whoops. Put a Wildwood Sap on our... I mean, who do I put this on? What's my plan here? If I put a Wildwood Sap here, it doesn't change a whole lot, does it? Let's see. 20 damage. He's taking 20 damage. This is going to give him up to 8 regen, so he takes 20. He goes down to 34. He heals up. I guess he gets to live probably like another round or two if I do this. 308. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I guess like really Penumbra is just I play Penumbra, I play Morsel Master, and then they deal with the boss, right? I guess that's my boss plan. Maybe you gotta plan for something to defeat the boss as well as something to defeat the goons that are summoned. What I'll do is I'm gonna sneak the Crucible Collector in here. Just a little sneaky Crucible Collector. Why not? I don't see any reason not to. He is endless. And with Morsel Maker, I don't know if this has been... Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to right click. I don't know if I've had the opportunity to show this off yet, but having Morsel Maker on this floor when the capacity is full is he'll just oversummon. He'll just make more than the floor can handle. Okay, I'm gonna just put this down and it's probably good. It's not good. Oh god. Wait, you survive? How are you surviving this? You're insane. What? And I gotta put the regen down and just hope it's enough. 621. Oh my goodness. Am I dead? I don't believe it. I think I'm dead. I am dead. What the hell? That's nuts. All of this to just die. Really? That's crazy. I took all of this extra health and everything and I'm still dead to fel. Yeah. The big change that I need to make there in the future, I need to recognize, oh my god, those Weight of Contritions. Like, I actually took so much damage from Weight of Contrition. So, yeah. Lesson learned, play that Thorned Hollow. Like, Thorned Hollow, just needs some way to deal with that. But it feels like it feels very weak because I didn't have any targeted damage, right? Umbra Awoken has no way to do damage. Interesting. Well, anyway, hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.